Welcome in, chat. Welcome in.
Yo.
Welcome in, anyone listening live now, listening back. Twitch.tv/Thomas Young 1997. I booze you on the YouTube. I booze you on the Spotify. I booze you on the Apple Music podcast. Josh.
Let's go.
Josh, how you doing today?
Let's go, man. I'm good, man.
You got your beer? I thought I overheard a little sudden realization that we did not have a beer to hand.
Yeah, no, we did. We got some
Sunny Mix.
for the Madrid Sunny Mins, and definitely not because I was, rushing.
That's it.
We got
the tonic wine. It's fine.
Mate, you are a little fucking savage, man.
Degenerate.
Mate, honestly, mate, like ever since I got you on the baggies, man, that's like probably your drink of choice. Man's like, yeah, man. I'm a wine connoisseur,
Yeah, wine tasting. When I go wine tasting, I ask for can I try a bottle of your finest Magnum? You know what I mean? But guys, episode 39, not 40. I corrected myself. I was looking through the YouTube. I'm like, I thought it was episode 40, but then I think I got confused. I think I got too excited to be closer to 40. Yo, emotes will be sorted. Fuck's sake, guys. Right. Disclaimer. So, for those of you that haven't been here before, so this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes. We do not...
Have you modded it? What's going on here? You just...
I tried to lag out. Guys, this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes. We do not advocate overconsumption or abuse of alcohol. And we certainly do not promote binge drinking. All the guests have the choice whether they wish to consume alcohol or not, and it is their responsibility to drink responsibly. And yeah, with that being said,
on that note,
cheers.
Mate, the fact you're starting the podcast off with a fucking Maggie is ridiculous, by the way.
What, man? I've done this before.
Right, it's 6 p.m. on a Friday night.
Right, hear me out. Look, listen, we're hungry. Look, I'll show you. Legit, look, hold on. Right, look, got fucking 3 lines on the shirt.
Oh, mate, you are actually like something else. You are something else. Fucking 6 p.m. on a Friday night for podcast. He's starting the free drinks with a fucking baggie. You know how crazy that is, by the way? Like, that is fucked, Thomas, man. You need help. But yeah, guys, anyway, as Thomas said, welcome in. Seeing as, he stole my part of the intro. Thanks to anyone watching back, YouTube, listening back, Spotify, Apple Music, watching live Twitch.tv/Thomas. You guys are amazing. So, we might as well start off with something that has really deeply affected all of us. In the whole country this week. It's been a tough week. Like dealing with this news. Fucking terrible. England are just fucking shit. We are fucking shit. What the fuck are we doing? How have we gone to the Euros with arguably the most exciting team on paper, and we have been the most boring team to watch out of every fucking country involved in the Euros? All 2014, and we are the most boring.
It comes down that we're not a team. We're a group of very, very talented individuals that play very well for our clubs, and when it comes to performing for the national team, it's just not there. The manager's not able to get the best, let alone anything out of you. Not even the best, right? No one expects Gareth to get the best out of these players. We really don't. And that's not where...
I do.
Oh, you do and you don't. But like, because it's Gareth, you don't. Like, we're not expecting... Like, listen, we're hoping that the players themselves can, like, perform to the ability they know they're capable of, right? If you got 50% out of these players... Like, compared to what we're getting now, then I think a lot of fans in particular, be a lot more, like, satisfied with with sort of the football that's being played. But it is definitely muddied at the minute.
I mean, me, you and Joe, we have our group chat, and we've spoken a lot about football, like, over the last, like, two and a bit weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me, my love for club football is gone. It's dead and gone. Like don't get me wrong. So like obviously, I'm a Chong supporter. But like for me, like money is ruining club football. Period.
Yeah,
I
hate it.
In my opinion, I really don't think that's a debate. I think that's just the God's honest truth that money is ruining football. And for me, being a lifelong Charlton fan, and not like changing my team, blah blah, it's even even for me, it's affected my team. So like now, like for me, international football is just like is it for me.
What about Champions League? Like,
no, I don't give a fuck about that.
No?
Fuck. It's the same. No, it's the same. It's a money league, isn't it?
we're watching it in Lanzarote. Like, hello Madrid. Like, we were gassed.
No, but that's different. Like I'm there with you in it. Like we're chilling.
Oh,
right?
what? Oh, you're saying you're excited because your kid's excited.
Yeah.
Fucking dickhead.
But like for me, like club football is fucking awful. International football is what
It's a lot.
like genuinely makes me excited. And you know, for anyone watching who maybe isn't aware, isn't from England, we're in the middle of the
European Championships.
No. What are you drunk before, pal?
Yes.
Fucking slap that maggie out your mouth, Rob. You carry on. Shut up. Right?
What a button.
Right. Right. So for anyone who doesn't know, in England we are in the middle of a general election.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone and their dad talking about fucking politics. It's everywhere. Newspaper, fucking TV, Facebook, Twitter, fucking TikTok ads. It is everywhere. It's fucking everywhere, and it is fucking depressing. It's fucking depressing. And you know, for me, one of the reasons why I really, really like, one of the reasons why I really like international football is because people stop talking about politics for a few weeks. And for me, I really fucking love that. I love it. It brings everyone together. Everyone seems to kind of put what's happening like in the rearview mirror for a few weeks, kind of lock it away. Everyone gets the England shirts out or their country shirts out, and it's fucking great.
Or the Three Lions.
Yeah, you know, and
what? I was moving him out the way.
I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna get Eva to come in there and fucking ground you in a minute.
Well, that'll be good because she's not here.
Right. Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah, spread it. I'll be there in an hour. But yeah, so for me, you know, not having to hear about politics and whatnot is just such a nice change, and it just feels like everyone is just more like positive overall. You know, it like regardless of how England perform, like tournaments like this, the European Championships, just bring people together. You know, I've been fortunate enough to watch quite a lot of the games with locals, friends, and it's been really fucking good. Yeah, so seeing England be as shit as they are.
What? It makes you want to talk about politics?
Yeah, because it's less painful.
Like, all I keep getting through my... I'm not plugging these, man, because all pussy, so I'm going to blur it out. Like, all I keep getting through my door is this fucking shit. Vote for me. What does it say? The immigration needs reform. Just say you're racist. Like, what's wrong with people, man? This guy, I swear this is the actual, I'll plug him because he's not going to vote for him. Look, this guy was at my door. Like, he was fucking Dr. Andy McWilliam, and he was like, I was trying to go through, like, to get to my door, and then he was like, oh, I'm just in your way, aren't I? I'm good at that. I'm like, brother, you're not securing no votes like that. Like, yeah, man. This is all it keeps going through my fucking... on my timeline, through my front door.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's shit, man. It's fucking shit. And I hate it. And so, like, I went to the cafe last Wednesday. Was it Wednesday when Turkey beat... No, it was the game before Turkey played Portugal. Who did Turkey play?
I can't tell you, mate, honestly.
Right. But regardless, right? So anyway, so Turkey won the night before. I go to the cafe that I always go to on the corner.
Yeah.
Right? And there's two very, very lovely ladies, right? And a guy there, right? Their family. I go in, they're all wearing their fucking Turkish football shirts and they're smiling and I'm like, I fucking love this. Like, do you know what I mean? It's so fucking good. I love it. I fucking love it. But yeah, so like for me, that is why I love watching international football.
The sense of national pride you get from like a big major tournament, Euros, World Cup, Copa America, like depending on where you are in the world, like the national pride you get just from wearing your own club shirt. I think I was describing it to someone the other day. I was like, "Fuck me! I feel like I'm gonna get called up for the team, man. I'm here like with my shirt on. I'm like, fucking lock me in, man. Bring me on. You know what I mean? Even for a few seconds, I'm gassed."
Yeah, but so like for me, I fucking love it. I love it, and And to be fair, we've had this talk before. So for anyone who, for some reason, definitely is very unaware of what's going on here, Thomas is a very diehard Arsenal supporter, and we've said this loads of times, right? Right? If someone put it to you, right, gun to your head, would you rather see Arsenal win the Premier League or England win a trophy?
I mean, I've already seen Arsenal win the Premier League. Even though I was very young, I've not seen England win a trophy, so I'd want to see England win a trophy. Yeah.
Like it's a fucking no-brainer.
Yeah.
You know, and like for me, I don't know. Just you want to see your country win. You want to see your country win.
Because if your country wins, that affects that's a nation. That's nationwide, without the bank. Like if it's your club, that's a small pocket within not even your nation, within a city within your nation.
Yeah, but then again, this is one of the weird things about international football, right? Is it doesn't matter which club you support, but if England win, you all celebrate together.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, to me, that's just fucking great. But so yeah, you know, realistically, there's definitely problems within the England team. Honestly, I wish I knew what was going wrong. I wish I knew. All I know is we are the most boring team in the competition by a mile. It's not even close.
Yeah,
not even close.
It's hard for us, I guess, because there was very, very high standards going into the tournament, and anything just below those would have been like fans would be disappointed. This isn't just like subpar. This is like borderline dreadful. To say the word. Like I didn't even imagine it could be this bad. Like I thought, you know what? But saying that, we look at our last tournament run. We did a similar thing. Like very cagey games, 1-0 wins, 2-1s. We're not blowing teams away, and we have the players to blow teams away. We have like loads of players that play for Manchester City. We have like, you know, couple Arsenal players. Like we have couple fucking, you know, we have good players, good Premier League proven players, and then we've got Jude Bellingham, who's the most exciting young player in world football at the moment, and Harry Kane, who I can't think of a striker better than Harry Kane that's still like in the last 16. Harry Kane's the best striker in the last 16. Why are we not like? Why is he not bagging like 2-3? You know, why is he not on fucking 3 goals already? Like, why are we playing so bad?
So, to be fair, I feel the same. And do you know what? If you're one of these people like, oh, get Harry Kane off, he's fucking right.
What service has he? What service has he had?
Fucking wobble, right. Harry Kane, right, is not like he's not one of the strikers that roams about. He knows his fucking job. He's in the right place at the right fucking time.
You say that though. But he has this tendency now that I've seen it because he's so isolated in a game because no one is putting it on a plate. He'll drop back and start the move, but then also he's expected to be on the end of the move. So it's like fuck me, just take everyone off and give me 10 more fucking red lolly, yellow lollies. Like fucking just 10 Harry Kanes and one in net. Like fucking hell, man.
Like I said, if for some reason you're one of those people that are like, oh, why is Harry Kane starting for? Give your head a fucking wobble, right? Right? He's literally he's
the
got
best
the most
striker,
goals for England, right? In our history as a club, and like I said, he's a poacher.
He's literally a bagsman. He'll bag it. Like give him a chance. It's gone.
Right? And he's not getting the fucking service. And I'll tell you what, I fucking clip this, all right? I don't give a fuck who sees it. Jude Bellingham, you're a fucking fraud. You are a fraud. Yeah. You're outing yourself as a ghost. All you are proving to the world is that when you're not surrounded by your superstar team of like £1 billion fucking pounds worth of players, you are bang average.
All these really proved is something that we already knew, that La Liga is a fucking piss league. La Liga's a fucking pussy old league, man. Come to the Premier League and do it there.
And then even then, Foden's treading on that same fucking path, in my opinion.
He's had to go home because his wife's having another child. But what I see on Twitter was like, why isn't Carl Walker going with him? Because surely Carl Walker's the father.
It's
a bit mad.
It's a mess. It's a fucking mess, and it's fucking embarrassing to watch.
So
it's so embarrassing. So
it's been a tough watch, yeah.
So we watched the game with who's our most recent game? Slovakia. No,
we're playing Slovakia next round. This was this would have been Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Yeah.
Mate,
so many Slavs.
It was fucking painful to watch. It was painful, right? And Bella, right? Shout out to you. So there was me and a few of the locals, whatever. And Bella pointed out that all the guys at the table were doing like the unhappy dad watching football stands, right? And if you know what that is, right, you stood here like this. All of us, literally all of us, arms crossed like that. And the arms didn't move.
You just wait. No, you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting. Look, at a match, you're there, or you're holding your bit. You're there. You're waiting for something to actually happen in a game, so you can go on. Yeah. Go on. You're doing this like. Go on, like you're fucking. Then you're just gonna. Then you're waiting. The anticipation kills you. You're like, you want your fucking arms up in the air. You want to lose all composure, but no, these are dusted.
Yeah, and it was fucking poor. It was
pretty dire. It was pretty diabolical.
And then from there, when was it? It was Wednesday night, the Georgia-Portugal game. Right?
Yes.
Mate, what a fucking game of football. Probably the best game of football I've seen this tournament. Fucking fantastic. Georgia? Who the fuck are Georgia? Do you know any players who play for Georgia? Because I fucking don't.
You squint hard enough. It looks like the England flag. Right?
Right? Nobody's. Right? Absolutely nobody's. And I tell you what, right? The fucking football they played was not good. It wasn't high quality, nothing. But it
didn't have to be. A group of players that wanted it.
It was 11 players who came together and they fucking wanted it. And
they wanted, man.
Right?
They secured the bag.
And Portugal for the first half had some like half, three-quarter strength team, right?
Yeah.
Half time, 4 fucking substitutes for Portugal. They're bringing the fucking everyone on.
Yeah.
They still couldn't break, and it was a genuine like pleasure to watch. It was so fucking good to watch. Like,
I think it's always good as an England fan to watch Portugal get beat like that. But from a neutral point of view, 100%. Seeing just a good like game of football, not in like high quality end to end, because that's what a lot of people associate with good games of football, right? End to end, lots of goals, lots of chances. This is just a team that had a plan, a vision, and they executed it, and that's when it's, for me, it's beautiful to watch.
And the thing is, I don't know, I feel like obviously, so when the last 16 came out, I must admit, I was one of those England spots. I was like, fucking hell, we've got the easy run of the bracket. We don't have the easy run of the bracket
on paper.
At all.
On paper we do, but we're gonna come up against teams that, like, on paper we are favourites to beat and beat comfortably. They will set up a low block. They'll just defend because they know that they can. And one chance, bang, we're gone. We're gonna get sucker punched. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It won't happen in the round of 16. I don't think. I think we've got a bit more in terms of our tournament life in us. Like, we've got a few more lives before, we go out. I do think we'll at least get to the semis. I think it will happen. It's gonna be hard though. We're gonna make hard work of it. Like, it's not gonna be good for the old ticker.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So let's have a look. Our side of the bracket, you've got Switzerland and Italy.
Yep.
Right. Switzerland played fucking phenomenal football.
Yeah.
Right, for their group.
Tournament Shaqiri is like the best player in the world on his day.
Italy, who on paper are a good team, fucking bang average in the group stage. Bang average. I think they drew one, lost one, and won one, and that was it.
They're very hot and cold, Italy.
Right? Yeah, Switzerland played fucking amazing. And then who else on our side? Romania, Netherlands.
Turkey.
Romania finished top of their group.
Was that the group where it was that group? No, that was the group where it was 4-4-4-4, where Ukraine.
4-4-4-4.
Ukraine got fucking mudded as well. Yeah.
Right, and they're playing Netherlands, who finished third in their fucking group. Austria came top of that group above France and Netherlands.
Someone mentioned it to me today at work. I can't remember if it was actually someone I work with or just a local or a customer, whoever, doesn't matter. But like they said, like Austria are actually playing some good shit. Like Austria playing very well.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That there is some fucking quality.
This is a very open tournament. I don't think there's any one team. Has any team? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, cause I've not looked at all the groups. I've not had the time to necessarily catch up and watch all the games. Has any team like swept the group? Anyone swept the group? Like, as in won all 3 games?
Spain. Only Spain has done it.
They're boring though. Honestly, I find Spanish football so boring now. It's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah, and then you've got who's the other game in our group?
Fair enough though. So you'd say Spain are looking like favourites in terms of inform.
But then Spain are playing Georgia, man. If Georgia play the way they did against Portugal, Spain are going to have their work cut for them. Bearing in mind as well, this is the first time in Georgia's history
that they've made the knockouts.
Right? No, not even that. It's the first time they've qualified for a major tournament. period, and they've made the knockouts.
And they've made the knockouts. Yeah,
Right.
I didn't know that. To be fair, that's insane.
Right? Like that is no like.
Yeah, man.
Like
Spain, Portugal, same thing, man. Like similar tongues.
And,
like they'll
and
get
the thing
dusted up
is,
as well.
they probably had one of the harder groups. They had the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Turkey. 3 fucking good teams.
Yeah.
3 good teams, and I think they won one, drew one, and lost one, and that is fucking respectable against some really good teams.
I'm gonna Google it while you carry on waxing lyrical about Georgia, but I actually want to see where they're ranked in the world, Georgia, because that'll be interesting.
74. I think, ranked 70.
Because I only wanted to check that because someone at work was like, I swear Georgia are ranked like 110th in the world, and I'm like, nah, man, you're mugging it. Like, with the way I see them play, I'm like, nah, man, Georgia.
Yeah.
Let's actually look. I'm gonna look at the FIFA World Rankings because obviously they won't update during the tournament. But I'm always curious because England always ranks so highly, and I always struggle to comprehend that, but then I realised that we literally just we win loads of friendlies and we sweep qualification, then we come to the tournament and we don't do fucking anything. But let's have a look.
Like I said, there's been some big fucking upset games. Austria beat Poland 3-1.
Yeah,
and Poland are a solid fucking team.
Poland are good. Poland are very good.
Yeah, right. Fucking lost 3-1 to Austria, which is like fucking mental. Let me keep on scrolling back. Sorry, I'm just looking through all the fucking.
England are 5th in the world at the minute. I think Brazil have recently overtaken them, but it's literally by nothing. So, like the gaps between 3rd, 4th, and 5th in FIFA World Rankings are nothing. Argentina are sort of way out in front, but that would help with a World Cup win, wouldn't it? So.
Yeah, you've got Slovakia. We're playing Sunday. They beat Belgium.
Belgium are good.
Belgium are a fucking good.
Belgium go into every tournament, never as favourites. Belgium, they never go into a tournament as favourites. They always go in as dark horses. They could cause an upset. They've had golden generations like we've had, like we've got at the minute. Belgium, we probably just don't know about it because we're not from there. They've got some fucking ballers, man.
Yeah. And probably the second best game I watched from the group stage was Croatia and Albania. The 2-2 draw.
I can't say I've watched that.
Game. Yeah. What a fucking game of football! It was nitty gritty. It was proper fucking football. Do you know what I mean? None of this fucking
just dirty, passionate proper. Where it needed to be. Yeah. Getting stuck in.
Yeah, and for me, like I said, because I have no love for club football anymore. None. No. So seeing these kind of games,
it's nice.
Just it gets me, man. I love it. And then you've got Austria who beat Holland 3-2.
Yeah.
There's been so many fucking good games. There's been so many good games. And,
just not in England's group.
Yeah, and honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy to say, but I have not watched one single good England game. Not one, right? Even the first game, right, which we watched in Madrid and we won, bang average, and we looked like we could have lost at any given minute.
Well, the game before that, think about before the tournament, we played Iceland. We all said it didn't actually.
Shocking.
It didn't exactly give us any real optimism going in. We knew that we knew we could do a job, but the question was, were the players in their head? Did they think that? Was the manager going to set them up in a way where they were able to do that? I feel I don't know what's holding us back. I think you mentioned it earlier. I would love to know what the actual core problem is. I don't think it's one person. I don't necessarily think it's the manager. I don't think it's a lot needs to be, the players do need to be held accountable to some degree. I just feel maybe if after 3 games you've run a very similar line, very similar team, play some of the, you're in the round of 16 now, and you're going to come out to the press and say, oh, this was all part of the plan. We had a system. We want to see if it worked. Now it's it's crunch time. Now we're fighting for our tournament lives like everyone else is. We're going to play some explosive shit. And if we go out and blow Slovakia away, fucking 2-3-0 at half time, I'll fucking take my hat off and give Gareth his flowers. But until I see it, mudded. No. Absolutely dusted.
I've heard so many people say that, and the thing is,
what's Cole Palmer got to do to start the game? What more did he have to do to start?
Don't even, man. Because I feel the same. What the fuck does he have to do?
The only reason he didn't get Premier League Player of the Season because he got Young Player of the Season because he's little.
Right.
And even anything, that's more impressive.
Yeah, right. And then what's most fucking crazy, right, is
He
in
came
that last
on.
game.
He came
right,
on. Yeah.
Right. Foden was taken off before Bellingham.
Yeah.
Saka was taken off.
Saka was taken off for Palmer. I'm like, can they not play? Yeah.
Right. How the fuck is Bellingham getting 90 minutes on the fucking pitch? How?
He's not a leader. But he's not a leader in any sense. You don't think, I need to keep my captain on for 90 minutes. It's different if it was like your leader, at the time, your Hendersons, your Gerrards, like you keep them on because you know that they might not like impact the game directly in terms of a goal, assist, or like a whatever, but they'll impact the team, the fucking morale. I don't see that with Jude Bellingham. He's a great individual and a very talented footballer, more talented than I'll ever be. But at the same time, if it's not working, hook him off. Gareth is too scared to make these big calls and these big decisions. 100%, get him out.
Right? 100%. Like, he needs to be humbled. He needs
Drop
to
him.
know.
Drop him for the next game, man.
He needs to know that he needs to fight for the spot on that team, and it's as simple as that. It is so fucking simple, and it needs to happen, right? And you know what? I'm going to say this, and I know you're going to fucking love it. Our two best players of this tournament, by a mile, it's not even close, has been Pickford and Saka, and it's not even close.
I would give a big. I would say Pickford's been in a position where he's not had a great deal to do, but when he's been called upon, always been reliable. Saka just does what he does, runs down the line, puts a ball in, bang, assist for the first game, we win that game. I just feel like the defence has just been so underwhelming. Like, John Stones what's happened to him? He's supposed to be our best defender. What has happened to John Stones? Turned to fucking Jonas Pebbles. Like, he's gone, man. What's happened to him? Like, he's fucking... I can't.
It's awful. And then we're playing defenders, like, out of position. Like,
that's Gareth's always done that, though. He's played everyone out of position. He wants to play Saka at left back, I'm hearing. I'm like, I might actually hurt someone.
But then it's like we actually don't have any other options either, and it's like why in England do we not have defenders? What's the name of
Trippier?
There's one defender who should have come and we didn't bring him with us.
Harry Maguire?
No.
We should have come. If he was fit, then Lewis Dunk doesn't come. But yeah.
What's his fucking name?
Fullback. Reece James.
I don't think so.
Are we on about left backs? Because in terms of left back pool, it's Luke Shaw. You've got
He's a defender, right?
Who does he play for?
See, this is the thing because I don't follow fucking club football anymore.
Is it the Crystal Palace one or the Brighton one?
Potentially, yeah. Maybe rings a bell. Is it? It's not Mitchell, is it?
Are you on about centre back? I know. Tomori. I like Tomori. I've always been a big Tomori fan, but that's just another centre back option. Mings, Cody, they're all centre back options. We don't, for some reason, have a massive amount of left backs. It's always been like, listen, if Luke Shaw stays fit, he plays. But how often does Luke Shaw stay fit?
Yeah, but it's shambles. I think it might be Mitchell, who's super in form. But it's like if our left back is potentially a weak position, why are we not bringing another left back who can fill in if he's not
Ben Chilwell fell off. The thing is, Ben Chilwell fell off the radar, right? And then, over the years we've had decent left backs like Cresswell. He's fell off as well. Like, I don't know what's happened with all our left backs. Like, none of them, we used to have such good fullbacks, but we have so many good right backs that we don't have, for some reason we have to play them on the left. Like, we just don't have a good left back. We really don't.
No, and it's fucking shambles, man. It is shambles. And, listen, obviously, come Sunday, am I going to watch the game and cheer us up? Absolutely. Am I hopeful?
Until the end, yeah.
Am I hopeful? No, I'm not hopeful at all. If I'm quite honest, I actually do genuinely believe that we are going to lose to Slovakia.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard one because it's like so he's brought Luke Shaw and he's clearly not fit, right? If your player's clearly not, why are you bringing him? Bring someone that maybe okay on his day, like on Luke Shaw on his day is better than all the left backs we have, but he's not fit. Why are you bringing a fucking a probability? Why are you bringing a possibility? Like why are you bringing a maybe? Like bring someone that will actually play, man. Bring Tyreek Mitchell. Bring fucking what's his name, Ben Chilwell. If you have to, they're not going to do badly. Like they're not going to do any worse than like an injured Luke Shaw. Like there's no way Luke Shaw's going to get up to speed. And if he gets thrown in, as mentioned in live chat, if he gets thrown in at the deep end and he's playing, and then like something happens and he gets exposed, like how the fuck is he's been training on his own until recently? Like
fucking rogue. And it's like for me, like granted, so obviously we spoke about Foden. He's come back to England for the birth of his kid, right? And it's going to sound proper selfish. He should not play Sunday. If he's missing training, I'm sorry.
Kid's not even his, man. We know that. Right, like, fuck him, man.
Right, but like, if you're not there for training, you shouldn't start. Whoever is there training...
I think regardless, he shouldn't start anyway. I feel like we need a big, we need to play some of these, because there's all talk like we're trying to, Gareth's apparently trying to protect the young players. Bro, these young players do not want protecting. They want to play. They want to play. They want to prove a point. They want to start. They want to do what they've been doing all season for their clubs in the Premier League, or in some cases maybe other. They just want to prove that they are worthy of being there, and they are not just a squad number. They don't want to be the fucking Ross Barkley of this Euros. They want to play, man. Cole Palmer needs to start.
100%.
Has to start. Who starts ahead of him? No one's playing better than he did. Like he played better in 10 minutes, and when he got on to the end, it was like the 89th minute. He got on to the end. I was literally there, like I was working, clocked in, watching football, and I was like, he's gonna wrap it, and he wrapped it. And it just went into keeper's hands. I was like, oh, fuck, man. I'm like, if he'd been given more time, a few of those, like he's getting his eye in, one of those gets buried, and I'm like, if England score, it will be him. Like, how is he expecting? How is he expecting some of these players to I can't deal with you. Like perform when he's not actually giving them time? Like it's fucking stupid, man. It's so stupid. But yeah, I'm back now. I knew what you were doing. It's making me laugh. But all I'm saying is like, how does he expect some of these players to just come in and like just hit the ground running? It's like surely we give everyone a fair go in the group stages. So when it comes to the round of 16, everyone's like locked in.
Yeah. Well, it's like so. I saw a tweet, and it was literally, "We are the only team at the Euros who actually doesn't know our best team," and it is fucking true.
I know it.
We don't. No, because the thing is, though, I actually don't think that we do. I genuinely don't think we do.
I know our best team, but some of the players aren't in this squad, so it's like
right. But it's like, I don't know. Like I've got nothing to say. Right, we are fucking boring to watch, mediocre to watch. Yeah. There's nothing exciting about the football we're playing. Nothing at all.
You know what it was? You know what it would be like? I wouldn't mind if Bellingham plays. Hear me out. I wouldn't mind if Bellingham plays, but I don't think he needs to play with like Palmer, Bellingham, and then for me personally, you can play either. It depends what you want. You can play Gallagher and you're going to get a donkey, that, as in like a fucking horse. You're going to work. You're going to work. Gallagher will run. And sometimes you need runners. Or you're going to put Mainu in there who can drop a shoulder and turn and look for a... I'm not saying Connor can't, but like it's kind of like it doesn't matter who plays in that second bit. You need to play Palmer. Bellingham can play. Rice, I don't think Rice has played badly. I just feel like he's not really... It's all sideways backwards. It's the same with John Stones. It's like he steps into midfield for Man City. He looks like a fucking pussy for England.
My joy for Declan Rice is he's not done anything wrong.
He's just not...
He's one of those people...
He's not imposed himself.
He's one of those people that when he gets the ball, you go, fucking hell, I forgot he was on the pitch.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like one of them people.
It's like he gives the ball, doesn't want it, and gives it back. It's like sideways, backwards. It's like when he first started at Arsenal, when I watched him, when I went to Emirates, it was like, he playing it safe. It's like that. It's like his first few games on Arsenal shirt. He's doing that. It's like we know what you can do, man. Just run, you fucker. Like we've seen you do it for West Ham. Do it, please.
Yeah, we're playing very reminiscent to Charlton, where we played the entire 90 minutes in a horseshoe. Get it down the wing. No options. We go right the way back, around, right the way back around, right the way back around, right.
Yeah. And a lot of that does come down to coaching. Like coaches are now wingers nowadays. Like a coach, so like they go to take you, like take your man on. Oh shit, no, don't. If you can't get past him, play it safe and play it back inside to your centre mid. It's like, well, I can't remember the last time I watched a game of football and I saw a winger like dance past someone and just like go in like.
Yeah, because it's not a thing, and we spoke about this before, right? We spoke about this before, especially in English football now, right? Strikers strikers are taught to stand on the 6-yard box
and wait,
and midfielders are taught to pass it in.
Yeah.
And that's it, right? Which is why now, like there isn't really any like star strikers in English football because that's just how they're all taught.
Yeah. In terms of the numbers, like they're obviously up there, like they're elite footballers, elite mentality. But like, it's like I was talking to someone about this the other day, and it was saying about like think about some of the strikers we have had that can like Wayne Rooney. A young Michael Owen, like they were good strikers from young that like they could dribble a bit and score some fucking great goals. Whereas, mate, if I ever saw Harry Kane dribble past 2-3 man, I'm thinking like, what's going on? You don't see it, man. I'm like, he's gonna fucking, he's gonna fall over if he tries any harder. Like literally, you just don't see it. Like he gets the ball, turn, bang, and I love that he does that. And we don't have. There's not many players in European football, world football that can do that. But at the same time, I don't know, he's just not getting the service, like, which is why he's dropping back to actually impose himself on the game. Like, it's a shame, really, because everyone's calling for him to be dropped for Ollie Watkins for some reason. I'm like, what's Wally Watkins going to do? Seriously, like, he's not going to do anything that Kane can't.
I don't know, man, it's so awkward. It is so fucking awkward.
It's just frustrating. It's frustrating because you know what it could be.
And then I think the thing that is really concerning for me is so like normally in from my opinion in everyday football, if your team has a bad first half, you go in the change room and the coach fucking rips into you, and you come out looking like a different team. And that has just not happened. We've not come out looking.
The reason why that's probably not been the case and not happened is because a lot of the I think Gareth. They're doing exactly what he's asked, and he's happy. So it's like, why is he going to rip into them if the football's not been good at all? But they're doing as he asked. When Kyle Walker, I think I said this to you, I can't remember, but when Kyle Walker got asked about, has Gareth told you after going 1-0 up to sit back? Kyle Walker said, no, he wants us to play this free-flowing attacking football. I'm like, we're not on about the same Gareth, are we? We're talking, this is some Gareth Northgate. This ain't Gareth Southgate. Some other Gareth, man. Like, you're not playing, there's no free-flowing attacking football. You're not even free-flowing, let alone attacking football. Everyone just looks like fucking statues. Playing fucking duck, goose, man.
Yeah, and then second half of the game Tuesday, we spent more time, in our own half than we did in their half. It was fucking shambles.
Going to Euros and parking the bus is crazy, by the way.
Right, like we're just getting pressured back, and
we invite
we're
it.
doing nothing about it.
We invite it. That's the thing. It's like I spoke to my dad about it yesterday. It was like, listen, my dad's a Tottenham fan, so maybe don't take his opinion too seriously, right? Doesn't know good football, but he said like it literally looks like we're trying to pass through teams. It's like we're doing like all the passing nice. And then we're getting to the final third and it's just like nothing. It's like there's just no creativity, no real conviction. It's like we think we can pass through teams. We're trying to play like a prime Spain but not finish our dinner. It's like we're doing all the foreplay and no shag. Like, come on, we need to like put it in the back of the net, man. Or just have a shot. When Foden, it was 20 yards out and I'm like, I don't even care if he like blazes it over the bar right now. Yeah, just fucking have a go. And it was a decent attempt. I'm like, have a go, man. You miss all of the shots you don't take. So, I can't remember who said it, but I said it now.
So like, I mean, I was talking to some of the locals in the pub, and like for me, like even with this game coming up, right? If we lose and we go out, we've given 110%.
Can't complain. Yeah, I think I saw your tweet as well. Like, at least go out fighting or whatever it was. Yeah.
Like, go out fighting. Like, show. Like and it's the gif of the guy with the stick going, do something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right. Right. And
Let's
I'm not
go
joking. On Tuesday, there was me and Elian, and we were doing that on the TV. Constantly, we're like, do something then.
That's because Ilian's blind, isn't it? So.
And it was just...
Yeah, it's true though. It's not been exciting by any means, and sometimes in a tournament football, like, it can be quite cagey. It can be close. Listen, if it's competitive as fuck, it's been like, you know, you've given everything, you've seen it, and it ends up 0-0. It's like, fucking hell, maybe it was a good point for us. But if it's like, you know what, you could have given so much more, and it ends 0-0, it's like, it's a waste, man. It is a complete waste.
And it's one of those things where people are like, oh, blah blah, England fans. Well, this, that, the other, you've still qualified the knockouts. And it's like...
Yeah, as we should with the players we've got, yeah.
But then people don't understand that we don't want to qualify for knockouts in that way. Period.
We'll qualify right? For the... Like, our aim isn't the last 16. We're expected to qualify. We were a seed.
100%.
We were a seed. Like, we are like fifth in the world, the third best European nation, like, on paper in the world in terms of rankings, and one of the favourites going to the tournament. If we went out of the group stage, I feel like there would be, you know, people be swinging, man. I don't know who'd be swinging for, but mate, it'll be violence.
Everyone.
Violence on the streets, man. It'll be riots all over again.
Yeah, so, you know, like, for me, you know, if Sunday comes, you know, if we give under 10% and we still lose,
shit happens. Yeah, I'll take that.
But just don't go out like
leave it out there, man. Don't regret anything. Live life without regrets, man. Just commit.
And I don't know, man. Maybe from the last few tournaments we've come to expect a little bit too much.
We've had good runs. They haven't been good games, but when you break them down, it's like they haven't been good games sometimes. But you know what? Sometimes that is, like I said, that is tournament football. If we get the win, I don't give a fuck how we do it. It's when we don't get the win, and then the performance gets, obviously, you know, thrown into question. Like, you know, what could have been done better there? Like, was it the manager? Was it the players just not stepping up? Was there nerves? You know, golden generation? Did the fans put too much pressure? Like, there's a lot, man.
Yeah, and you know, I've seen so many, especially on TikTok. You know, the people who kind of do like on the spot
analysis and just people. Like Donny's
and you know, but basically every England fan has said the same. Is that they are so disappointed that they've spent so much money to watch what they've watched, and it's.
Think about the fans that have travelled. Yeah. Like, travelled, like, TV packages, like, just everything, man.
You know, to be fair, so, you know, obviously, for anyone listening back, we always say we're not going to interact with the Twitch live chat, but Mark has put a fantastic point in the live chat right now. So he says, it's still crazy to me that the only goal we conceded was an absolute worldie. That I don't see any key saving it, and we've still played that bad.
Pickford was at full stretch, man. On that fucking, that's posting in, man. That's pinpoint. If it was like, the only way that could have been any better if somehow we got it like absolute side net. But with how far out he was, it was like, that was not getting saved by anyone. No one was getting near that.
And it's true. It's true. Like, there was no keeper that was getting to it. And yeah, I do think it's true.
Oh, have we lost you? Josh, have we lost you? Oh, Discord might have did it again. One said Discord's.
It's been very much a blessing in disguise, I would say.
Yeah.
So roll on Sunday. Go on, England. Just do something, man.
Yeah,
show some fucking passion, man.
Just won it. Like, it just doesn't look like any of them are that up for it. It's just like, it's another tournament. Like,
I mean, I think for me as well. I grew up in the generation of my England team was Terry, Lampard,
Gerrard, the young Rooney, Scholesy.
Yeah. And that generation of football, it wasn't about the money. It was like playing for your country was the
biggest honour,
pinnacle of your career.
The biggest honour.
It was the be all end all.
It doesn't pay though, man. It's not a payday. Like if you're Man City, if you're from play for Man City, Bellingham, who's played for Real Madrid, like thinking, I've won the Premier League, I've won the Champions League. It's like, do I need to win the Euros? No.
Yeah.
Like, come on, be a bit more ambitious than that. I think if England wins the Euros and Bellingham has a decent tournament, that's a Ballon d'Or, like, secured. I don't see how, 100%. Like, depending on how, what's my man? Oh, the thing is, it can't be, because it's, for me personally, it's between him and Vinicius Jr. And Brazil aren't exactly, going to win the Euros. So it's like, just have a good Euros, man, and you'll be, like, the best player in the world that year. Like, I ain't going to take it from you. Like, no one's going to argue it. Just fucking show a bit of fucking, fight, man.
I completely agree with you. Completely agree. And, like I said, just for me growing up, coming from that generation where, where playing for your country meant everything.
Yeah.
It meant everything. I kind of just want to see that same passion.
Yeah.
Move forward. And I kind of feel like the last two major tournaments, you kind of felt that coming back. I think that's why everyone held this team in such high regard, because everyone kind of had that feeling.
What we were seeing was making everyone feel some type of way in it. Like, we were all excited because we knew, like, oh, this is good. Like, we were gassed. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe we've been sold a bit of a dream. Maybe we've been catfished, whatever you want to call it. But like, I don't know. I just feel a bit betrayed, to be honest. I'm like, yeah, man. I just feel like there's so much more this team has to offer, and I don't know. I don't know. Like I said before, whether it's the coach, the manager, whatever you want to call him, or whether it's just the players not pulling their weight. It's a bit of both. I have to say, to be honest, it's a bit of both. Players just not performing to their potential. Manager obviously has been, questioned time and time again. But to be fair to Gareth Southgate, as England, his career has been better than most recent England managers. But it just comes to a point like, if he doesn't win the Euros this year with this group of players, we probably need to find.
When the fuck is he ever going to win it?
Yeah, we need to find someone that does, man. It's like he's got all of the tools at his disposal. Even the fucking bracket has gone in his favour on paper. So it shouldn't come down to that. But these are all variables. Like, people always question, like, oh, England, they beat fucking, was it Panama and this person to get through, and Harry Kane was stat padding, that's why he won the Golden Boot. It's like, listen, you can only play what's in front of you.
Yeah, like, exactly. I completely agree. But yeah, so, Sunday, 5 o'clock. Obviously, I'll be watching. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any expectations now. I'm just gonna have to take the game as it is.
I'm still excited. I'm thinking, right, this is like, playtime is over. Like, there's no little free games to try a little. I don't even think we even rotated or altered that much in terms of system, formation and personnel. Definitely not personnel. We saw the same fuckers all the time, apart from when my man got dropped for Conor Gallagher. They didn't really change anything. But we need to see big changes, like different system. Just fucking attack a team, man. If you want to play it safe just to get through the groups, well done. You've done that. You've played it probably as safe as you possibly could, right? Because there was a very fine line. Mate, we could have easily, like, with the way we were playing, probably finished bottom in previous tournaments. But somehow we've made it through as group winners. Now you need to play, like, you can't lose this game. Like, we cannot lose. Oh, well, Josh is experiencing some feedback. He's talking to his headphones. But yeah, no. In general, guys, I know it's been a big segment, but as you can tell, we're quite passionate about and quite hopeful that England are going to do well this tournament. I'm sure we're not alone in thinking that, but it's difficult. Like with anything, you have big expectations, big ambitions, yeah, man, you just got big plans, and a lot of it revolves around something going your way or something happening in a particular way, and it's not panning out that way, and everyone's just kind of feeling a bit a bit down. But that is the beautiful thing about it. It's an easy fix, right? Just go out there and give the fans something to fucking clap, man. Just fucking... You start Palmer, you've already got fans on your side. If you don't start Palmer the next game, you know, you're already setting yourself up a bit to be shot at and for failure, quote unquote. But not that any of the players that start ahead of Palmer can't do a job. They absolutely can. But it's like, come... Listen, we know... that fucking they hear what the pundits are saying, whether they look at social media or not, like they hear what the pundits are saying, they get interviewed, they get asked questions, like they know deep down, they know what the fans want, whether they admit that they do or not. They would never admit that the fans are right, because obviously, you know, England staff, England coaching team, they are the ones that should know the players best. But mate, just start him, man, please. Like, I'm begging. I'll start a fucking petition if I have to.
Yeah, just do anything. And you know, and to be fair, I completely agree with what you said earlier. You know, if for some reason, you know, it's all part of Gareth's master fucking plan.
You've done it now. You've done it. I want to take the fucking rip the band-aid off and fucking bring it to teams. We are getting pressured by Slovenia.
Yeah, no one's.
Slovenia.
Yeah, like I said, you know, if it comes out, you know, if we come out the gate Sunday, 2-0 up at half time, no sign to drop back, I'll go. You know,
I don't give a fuck about the group stage. The group stage, you're gone now. I'm not coming home, man. Fucking hungry. Pack them in, man.
Yeah, so, guys, sorry about that. So that was supposed to be a quick little...
Well, I'm not sorry, because fucking, you know what, I've needed that, because I've fucking gone to work and been like, you know what, we're going to be busy today because of England, and I say, okay, we're not that busy, but we're busy enough, and then it's like, mate, it's great for me, it's one fucking fail-safe way to clear out a pub, right? Everyone's fucking pissed, and then they look at me, and then I have to go by and then, like, I don't know, it's really cringe. I have to go around, like, I have to punch something, so I just punch a wall or something, and then my hands hurting. Like, it gets me so fucking angry. I'm like, just do something, please, anything. Like, when here get good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Can we stop talking? I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't deal with them, man. I can't.
It's just a fucking mess. It's a big,
every
big
fucking year. Now I've got money on the line as well because I've got them in a sweepstake. Fucking pussies. But anyway, let's move on from the Euros, if you don't mind. Where are these lions? I'm fucking. That's what I think you're.
Fuck your lions, bro, innit? Yeah, gosh, they're lions.
You know, if Eva was next door, I was getting packed in, but she's not. So hold that. I love you, babe.
There you go. Oh, that's jokes, man. But I'm kind of depressed now after talking about that for so long. I can't even lie, man. I'm down bad, man.
Mate, just get the fucking beers in, man. Just we don't condone drinking fucking to cure symptoms of any form of depression or depressive episodes, but drinking is good in moderation. Drinking is good in moderation, as always. But yeah, guys, we're going to move on and talk about some other stuff, some more Pokémon GO related stuff, because as
all depressing shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah, I fucking hate it. But we're going to talk about Global Go Fest because we've got a lot of the details of them confirmed now. The main detail being, we knew we were going to get Ultra Beast, we knew when the dates were and everything, but it's unlimited remote raids, and we kind of knew that was going to happen as well. But it's always nice to be proven right and to have your greatest sort of ambitions and, you know, wants, wishes, goals confirmed, which is what makes me so fucking upset about England. Right, anyway, we're not talking about England. Global Go Fest, that's going to be so fucking good, right? If you guys didn't get to go to Sendai, if you didn't get to go to Madrid, and you're not due to go to, New York, then this is like, Global Go Fest is because this was like before London, get the buds in, 3 lines on the can. Before I went to London Go Fest last year, all I had done at that point was a Global Go Fest. And for me, Global Go Fest was like, that was like my Go. I've had my Go Fest this year, but like Global Go Fest was my Go Fest. Bro, this is just like, I don't know what I see Global Go Fest now. It's like, you know, where there's some stuff I didn't get that I probably would have liked. Yeah, shinies, because I fucking just raided all the time. Are we going to get these shinies and not raid as much? No, we're going to raid more. So it's like, we are a fucking problem with our own creation. But yeah, I'm just saying that it's always nice to, when the rumours are like, it's going to be unlimited remote raid, you're going to get this and that. And when it's like, it's almost like they listen to the community. And it's always nice when they do, because when we get shit that we actually want, Like, it just makes me feel like a lot happier. Not that they owe us anything in that sense, but yeah, unlimited remote raids. I am excited. I am very excited. More excited for that.
Finish now?
More excited for. I was waiting for you to cut the beer open, man. You needed a beer. All right.
I do. Sad. Right. Anyway, fuck talk about Pokémon GO. I've had enough of this, right? I've heard man tell me.
What? We just spoken. We literally just started, man. We just fucking. You love remote raids.
No. Let's talk about some real shit, right?
No, don't.
Right? No. Right? Some real shit. Right?
What's some real shit?
Right. Some shit on the internet this week, right?
No.
So first things first, right? First things first.
Oh, the Tinder thing.
No, fuck Pokémon GO! Get out your head, you fucking nerd!
I'm trying to. What do you mean, nerd? We are a Pokemon podcast with a boozy twist, you know?
Right. Boy, you read that straight off the blurb, did you?
Nah, I feel it, mate, in the fucking...
Right.
the membrane.
Right. Joe, get the clip ready, right? So first of all, we have this video, that I'm holding up here, so Joe can edit in, of the girl from Southern America, right? The one where she gets interviewed by the guy, and Thomas, what is it he says?
What the girl says?
No. He says, what is it? He's like,
I remember what she says.
He's like, what's one move that you do in the bedroom that drives men crazy?
Yes.
And then she goes,
hit him with that tour. Fucking.
Yeah. Bro, why did you do the cock movement at the end? Why did you do that? You could have just.
No, she didn't do that. Ah, shit. No, because I've only got my own wood to compare, so I'm just there like.
You tall, man. Proper went like that as well. You dickhead. Oh.
Fatality.
Oh, but mate, that meme taken the world by storm.
Yeah.
And it is fucking glorious, man. I've heard remixes. I've seen like AI voiceovers. Fucking hilarious. And then I was in a stream earlier where a what do they call them? An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Hawk Tour, and then gifted another one after to spit on that thing. Right.
Do you know how much she's made? Do you know how much she's made from this?
No.
Oh no, I was asking. I don't know, but I assume she's made a lot. Like, she's made bank.
Yeah, and it's so fucking funny. It's so funny until you're watching football, right, with Elian on a Tuesday night, and all you hear is him and Mike next to each other, just going.
Are you sure they were saying that, or they were just giving blows under the table?
Yeah. Well, no, by the looks at you were doing the cock movement.
Oh, fuck, I'll blow it back out. I want that.
Yeah, fucking hilarious meme. Right. You know, unfortunately, it's probably going to be one of those memes that isn't round for very long. I feel like it'll very quickly fade out. But something that has come out on the internet today, which is a madness. It's a fucking madness.
We're gonna insert that video, yeah?
Yeah, Joe, right? Joe, you need to download the video and just blur it, right? This video.
Just blur it.
Joe, right here, alright?
Oh,
video of some fucking police woman getting cheated out.
No, but it wasn't the police woman. It was an officer. Like, she was a prison officer. Like, she's actually working in the fucking thing. Right? Joe's not downloading.
Prison officer getting cheated out in a prison cell. Some Donny recorded it with a joint, right?
That's Uncle Mystic, cuz he's there, like, hungry.
Like, what is happening in England? Like, right, these inmates have got phones, drugs. They're shagging the fucking prison officer. Shagging you. Joe, listen, we're not asking, we're telling you, right? It's your fucking job, alright? Download it, blur it, right? Put some funny music over it.
Yeah.
Right?
Put some George Michael.
Yeah. Right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh, shit.
It's like, what the fuck is going on? And, like, it's not like she's even trying to hide it. She's got, like, her officer number, everything. And it's like,
yeah, can we get you? That's crazy. Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's like these men are going to prison for a good time, not for a long time. You know.
He was going for both, man. She was getting mashed out. She was getting fucking.
Right, and then
the meat and 2 veg by one of the inmates.
Yeah. and then I see some and then I see a tweet, right, and it's some guy walking out of court with a big smile on his face, and the character's, oh, you've been sentenced to 10 years in Wandsworth prison, and he's just like swag walking down the road like that. He's like fucking loving it. It's crazy, man. What's going on in England? What, right? Why are these prison donnies criminals living a better life than some of you, man, watching this podcast? What the fuck is that about?
You must be living a better life. Oh, no.
It's crazy,
mate.
Man.
We're in the middle of a general election. Someone needs to do something about this.
Yeah, bro, right? No pun, it's fucking criminal, right? 3 meals a day.
Yeah, she was fucking, no pun, she was fucking criminals.
Yeah, right?
She was gone.
Shags on tap. Joints galore, smartphone with a SIM card so you can upload videos of you fucking...
Wide lens camera!
Yeah, crazy, man.
Settings, mate. He was lit. His place was lit.
Fucking criminal. It is literally fucking criminal. Right?
I'm crying. Lock me up, man. That's what Akon was saying a long time ago. I'm locked up. Don't let me out.
It's crazy, man.
Shit!
So I sent that video to my mate who is actually a prison officer, and I was like, hey bro, is this you? Yeah? And he's like, fuck off, you cunt. He's like, it's fucking disgusting. I was kind of thinking of potentially like asking him to come on the podcast at some point.
What, the chick?
Ask about,
What, the bird that was getting mashed out?
Brother, you just don't listen, do you? You don't listen. No.
No, I meant the guy in it. I do.
Yeah, you dickhead, right? Just to kind of find out like what it's like in a prison.
Day in the life.
Yeah, because you know, I feel like seeing those kind of videos probably does give off a very like
bad. It gives a bad expectation. Yeah, you think you're gonna go in prison and you're gonna, get to fucking jump on Warzone with the boys, smoke loads of ganja and fucking plow the fucking prison officers in that order. Like, that's crazy, man. That is actually mad.
Yeah, disgusting. I think it really shows how corrupt the country has fucking become because the Donny with the phone, he don't give a fuck.
He probably got some after, man.
Right, he sat there with a big fucking joint in his mouth. He's fucking chilling, and it's like
smoking a fat fucking
and it's
dude.
like and it's like, where is the justice here? Like, oh yeah, you committed a crime. Here's your justice pussy. Here's
your justice joint. Smoke that. He's there like passed. Don't you put your left hand side? Mate, Dutchies were getting passed around. So was that prison officers. You getting done, man. Running a train.
It's fucking crazy.
Mate, it's the radio. That's what I said as well. I'm sorry, man. The radio, mate. That could have been someone getting banged out in a cell. Someone's like, there's something that needs your attention. It's kicking off in the canteen, right? And you're there like, hold on, I can't finish my nut. Like, fucking, I'm getting mashed in. Oh, my God.
It's crazy.
I was in a weird mood today and just laughing at everything, and this has not made it any better. This country's in the mud.
Mate, 100% we're in the mud. Right? The world is in the mud. The world is in the mud. Right? Did you see the highlights from the Trump-Biden debate yesterday?
I can't say. I heard about it, but I can't say that.
Two Donnies did not give a fuck about a single question about the country. Right? There was no back and forth. Right? There was no one getting heated. No one got heated until Joe Biden said he was better at golf than Trump, and then they were going at it, bruv. Right? They were laying into each other.
Talking about golf, like Eagles, all that, chatting shit over.
I'm like, these two are like going to be leaders in one of the most powerful countries in the world, and they don't give a fuck about.
These are talking about fucking golfs and shit,
Yeah, right. They're talking about playing 6 under par. Like, what's going on, man? Like, the world's tough, man.
He's not doing up golf with friends, man.
It's fucking crazy. It is crazy fucking world.
Is anything good happening in the world at the minute? Like, it can't be all bad, right? There's got to be some good for there to be bad. Don't Google what. Oh wait, I can't hear you. Don't Google what good shit is happening in the world. Good news on my timeline.
Good things happening in the world this week. Good news network. No, here we go. Good News Network.
For fuck's sake.
Here we go. June 28th. At $25, these bacteria batteries allow farmers to power sensing equipment with soil. Oh, that's neat. Nice, isn't it? No, you see, look, we're fucked. That's all we have to offer. That is all we have to fucking offer. Pet rats driving tiny cars light up Instagram after Canadian couple's adoption. Mate.
What in the Stuart Little? What is that?
Mate, this is it. This is all we have, by the way. This is on this is on the Good News Network of the world. That was the best we have to offer. That is fucking awful.
Maybe we need to search up. Maybe we need to find bad news, and it might actually not be too bad. We just need to look for the good in everything and everyone. Yeah, we are in the bin. We are in the bin. General election next week. Whee! Yeah, it's gonna get worse. This is gonna be.
Guys, it's been a good podcast.
Fucking. It's gonna get worse. Like we're fucking until England bring it home. You know, I don't think life's gonna be good.
No, it's not. No, life's gonna be shit. Hang on. Fucking hell, sorry, I've gone off on such a tangent. I don't remember what's on our fucking agenda for this week. Is we just
the Tinder
smashed on about football. Go on then, Thomas. Take it away.
Yeah, just briefly. Listen, on the platform, like we use this. Listen, what excellent use for our platform, by the way. Everything we talk about.
Come on, do it.
What?
Do it.
Do what?
Go on, you can take this story away. Go on.
What? Why are you saying it like that?
Because I've already led the last 2 segments. Go on.
What? That's not why. That's not why you're saying it. Right. Anyway, I'll let you off. But
what do you mean?
Nah. It's back and forth, man. Where's the Trump and Biden? Anyway, guys, we're not Trump and Biden. Yeah. So I don't know if any of you guys watching back on Spotify, YouTube, or watching live now on Twitch have seen, but there was some more Pokemon GO Twitter drama. What could have gone wrong this week? It's like, you know, everything seemed to be going well. Like, yeah, everyone was happy about Go Fest. There was a lot of stuff was getting announced for the new season of Play Pokemon, which obviously appealed to a certain, populace within the Pokemon GO community, i.e. the knobheads. So, yeah, everyone was happy for different reasons, and then fucking someone had to basically fucking go on Tinder, live on Twitch, and go through their matches or go through their swipes with chat, which for me I'm gonna speak briefly on it. It's a very private thing to do, and also, right, obviously, because Tinder, depending on your radius, it could be people near you, it could be people on the other side of the world, depending on how down bad you are, right? You could be you're revealing personal information. First of all, it's just weird. I don't think the person that did it needs to be cancelled. That's just dumb. Listen, all he needs to do is just learn from it and realise that you think he needs to be cancelled.
Yeah.
But think about it. There's been some big content creators that have essentially not been cancelled for worse. Would you not agree?
Yeah, true.
So why would this be where we draw the line? Playing devil's advocate here.
No, because to be fair, we spoke about this on certain issues before as well, and I also think that those people should be removed from the platform as well.
Yeah.
So just for anyone watching who maybe isn't aware what happened, so someone within the Pokemon GO community was live streaming and has a redemption using channel points where they would go through their Tinder likes. And yeah, from there it just kind of went down.
It rubbed people up the wrong way because it's like I said, that seems like a very personal thing. It's like, listen, if you want to be open about your dating life on stream, just talk about it. Don't do that, innit?
But then from there, him and his chat proceeded to make fun of the girls' pictures.
Well, then that makes it worse.
Based on their looks and figures and weight.
Listen, and hear me out. When I say that's what Tinder is, don't take it literally. I mean, you go on Tinder, the first thing you see is you see a photo, you see a bio. Most people, in my experience of Tinder, are not taking it seriously. So the bios are always jokey. It's always like, here for a good time, not a long time, nothing serious. It's like people are not actually trying to sell themselves on Tinder, right? They'll put a nice photo, don't get me wrong, because it's, you know, you still kind of want to get some matches. Otherwise, why are you on Tinder? Like, anyway, but like, you're not trying to sell yourself. You're not taking yourself too seriously. You're not going to find the love of your life on Tinder. Although there have been some success stories. But like, the point is, it's like, it's something you do privately because it's your own private judgment. Like, it's your own personal dating life. Now, when you open that up to a community or like a live stream, and it's, you are basically throwing someone to the wolves, under the bus, however you want to word it, and just, you know, you might as well go on Google, or you might as well go on your Facebook and just show pictures of girls you went to school with and say, oh, do you think she's leng? And just like start judging everyone that you know. Like, come on, man. It's like, I see a few people messaging.
Crazy.
I see people messaging about it and tweeting about it. Sorry, like just tweeting about it, just saying it's like, because it's obviously a guy doing it with girls, there's that also that element where it's like, oh, he's misogynistic. He's that. I don't think it's a question of like, it's not necessarily misogyny. It's like, it's just fucking, it's weird and it's just disrespectful. If a girl did it about a guy, maybe it wouldn't get the same sort of reaction. But then again, that's wrong in itself. That's a different issue entirely.
But then, this is where my point of view comes in. Is I saw people saying, "Oh, you know, people need to explain to him, like,
he's an adult,
right?
Whether he's allowed to buy beer in the US or not, he's still an adult,
right? For me, why do you need to be taught why making fun of of someone's appearance in any class?
I'm just gonna say how it is. It's kind of unrelated to the topic, but related. It's like, his, like, when I'll say faction or like close friends, his circle, so to speak, they're the most unserious Donnies, like, in my opinion. I don't care. Like, I'll say it, like, these are not serious. Like, they'll think like that. A lot of them are the ones who, like, it's very unrelated, but kind of, a lot of them, they sniped accent like deliberately on stream. And it's like, you can tell these managers, they're degenerates. I'll say it. I'm like, no one is going to fucking do shit to me. I have my opinion. I'll say it. I'll voice it on my platform. I won't use my platform to fucking mock and ridicule women. I'll use it to say how I feel. Like, you are not serious. If it's something that you get up to in your spare time and, you know, so be it. We're not the thought police. We can't hold you accountable to that. But you're fucking broadcasting it live on Twitch to a decent... When I say decent, I mean like a very decent viewership. And you have a following. And you are a notable member of the community because of your successes in tournaments. Yeah. Like, fucking just show some fucking respect and just be fucking normal. And we've said it on the channel a lot. Just don't be a cunt. Like, 100%. There's really no need.
Yeah, it's
I don't care, and if people want to clip it up or just tell people, like, I don't care. Just fucking come at me in it. I've got a lot to say. So to people.
I'm reading through a conversation that's happened on Twitter about it.
No, go for it.
And basically, some guy was like, "Oh, blah blah. We spoke to him in private about it, and he feels really bad in private." So it's fine. He's learned lessons.
I've not seen a public apology though. I don't give a shit if you feel bad about it in public because, like, in private. Sorry, because it became a public matter the moment you chose to fucking add the redemption on Twitch, and then it obviously became an issue when you fucking went through with it. And to be honest, I don't think all the blame necessarily... A lot of the blame resides with him. If you're in chat, like, enabling that and joining in, you're just as fucking bad. He's just getting all the heat because it's on his stream, and as he should. But you're a fucking... Mate, if you're a little rat in chat with him that was openly encouraging and enabling this behaviour, like... Listen, man, woman, whatever, like, it doesn't care. I don't care. Like, it's just not a nice thing to do. Like... It's private. Like, keep your private life separate from your...
It's fucking weird. It's so weird. And it's like I think for me, the reason why I would like to see someone like that deplatformed is something we spoke about a lot on here. In 2024, it's very hard to be a man anyway. It's very hard to be taken serious as a man. We don't really have... we don't really have a lot going for us, so to speak, in terms of the grand scheme of things, in terms of being quote unquote real men, and and the problem is stuff like that stands out to a lot of people.
It does.
Right? Stands out to a lot of people, and the very unfortunate reality is we then get thrown into the same fucking stereotype as people like that.
Yeah, we just get tarred with the same brush, like, and it's hard for us not to be tarred with the same brush when it's like that.
And you know, I see people saying, "Oh, but he's young." Listen, like, what is he, like 16, 17?
No, he's older. It's like 20.
Is he?
Yeah, he's just like, that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to say. Look, he might not be old enough to buy a beer in the US, but you're an adult. Yeah.
That's even fucking worse.
I didn't know if you knew or not.
Being a kid, quote unquote, does not excuse you from being a cunt. Straight up, right?
No, being an immature adult doesn't make you a kid. Like, it doesn't make you inexcusable from consequence.
And if for some reason in your tiny little fucking pea brain you thought, you know, you thought that would be a funny idea with no repercussions.
Oh, you did. You did. You thought that would be jokes. Like, you 100%. Yeah, go on, sorry.
Right, first of all, your fucking parents have failed you in bringing you up as a proper functioning adult in fucking society.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You clearly have absolutely no awareness of the people around you. So you're probably very lonely. You probably don't have any fucking friends.
You struggle to make any real connections if that is how you get by. Yeah.
And the very fucking harsh reality is, if all your little fucking faction mates are the same as you, they're all gonna fucking leave you, and you will all be on your fucking own, right?
Yep.
Surround yourself with good people who are actually gonna put you in your place and put you down a good path, right? And I feel like this is something that I definitely took, like, for myself growing up. So when I was in school, I always hung around with like like the kids that were joking on. Didn't really take school seriously, right? And you know, when it eventually came to my exams at college time, it really fucking, made me realize.
You realise you wish you surrounded, maybe not necessarily you wish you surrounded yourself with the geeks or the nerds, but you kind of wish you'd maybe not spent as much time as you did with the dossers. We'll call them the dossers,
Yeah, literally, right? And so to be 20 years old and you don't have that kind of realisation. Live on Twitch,
it's a shame. I want to say it's a shame. It's actually a shame. It's a big shame, but
right. And
it's such an L, man.
And like, I don't know. I feel like that is one of those things where your friends shouldn't have to tell you that's.
You should be aware. Right? You should be like self-aware. Like, listen, I'm not like. I don't want anyone to get it twisted. When I play devil's advocate, I'm not making excuses. I'm trying to see both sides and I'm not trying to rationalise it at all. I think it's stupid. I would never do it. I know it's stupid. I know it's stupid, and I would never do it. Right? But you're quite new to streaming. Your setup is like, it's for you on brand. Is your setup being scuffed, but you get away with it because you're like a lot of people like you and a lot of people follow you because you're like a good battler. Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors by like. And the thing is, it's not even about not having a face cam or anything. There's no face cam, so all it literally is, the focal point is the phone screen and Tinder. He has no face cam, so that makes it for me personally worse. It's like you will hide behind. You won't even be there on face cam. Like, oh shit, I made it. You haven't even owned your L. I've not seen a public apology to anyone that might have been offended or just in general to the community. Like Like, take your L, man. Own your L, and people will forget about this. Not that they won't anyway if you don't, but honestly, just take it. Like, just say how it is. Like, I thought this would be funny. It was a big oversight in my defense. Like, it's stupid, man, that people want to jump to this person's defense.
Right, and that to me is fucking concerning. Considering, for me, especially being a big part of the Pokemon GO community, and our entire very entire selling point is, everyone is welcome.
Yeah. Hashtag meet you out there and all this shit. Right? Yeah.
Right, and then someone who I don't know how many views he had at the time. I think someone said he had a fairly decent view.
I watched the stream where it happened, but I didn't watch it enough for it to, because I think it was literally just after I streamed, so I know he streams quite late. Well, late for me, obviously early for him due to the time zones, but and like his followers don't necessarily reflect like how many viewers he's capable. Sometimes he's had like more viewers than he's got followers, so it's like he can get the views, and that's literally only because he's probably one of the better battlers in the world. But doesn't excuse you from consequence. Doesn't excuse you from people having something to say about what you're fucking broadcasting on your platform in front of like 10. We'll say tens of people because that's the average for Pokemon Go streamers. Like, mate, even if it's in front of one person, that's one too many.
Yeah, it's you know, like, and then for their, you know, to kind of do something like that is actually very much like, well, actually, Pokemon Go isn't welcoming for everyone, is it? Because
no,
you have people like that, you know, like doing shit like that. And like I said, for me personally, you don't need anyone to tell you why that isn't acceptable.
The worst part is I'm gonna play the other side. The other side. It's like, right, let's put the shoe on the other foot. It's like, and let's talk about you. Like, because if you're so content talking about other people, let's talk about you. You are probably like, I don't know, from the way you conduct yourself, you've probably not had much success in terms of relationships. If you were currently in one, you know that wouldn't be appropriate to do on stream. So from that much, I can deduce you're single. And obviously you get some sort of weird, at the time, you thought this was really funny and you got some sort of weird kick over it, and then people called you out on it, and then you're like, oh shit, now I realise it's bad. If no one called you out on it, you would do it like next stream, you would make it a regular thing. And someone's asked it in chat, has he said anything about it? Like I said, no, I've not seen a public apology. So yeah, you've grossly fucked up. This is an L. There is no way of like defending this or justifying this. Just take your L like a man and fucking apologise publicly, because you might not have to. You might think, oh, I don't need to apologise, you know, like I didn't offend anyone specifically, people were just upset about it. It's like, you need to say something, because people are just going to know you as that pussy-hole that fucking was fucking going through his Tinder. Like, I don't actually know, because I didn't watch it, whether he was going through just swiping or whether he was going for actual Tinder likes. Like, listen, there's two sides to every story. Like, if we put you on that sort of same thing that you did to these other girls, we could just say, listen, you're a neek that plays this game. Like, you could very possibly be a virgin. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So why are you to comment on a woman's appearance when they've probably had more success in that department than you? Like, to be brutally honest, like,
yeah, just I don't know. Like I said, you know, it comes back to a lot of things that we've we spoke about a lot. You know. Ditch the people who enable cheating behavior. You know, actively seek out friends who are going to drive you forward as a person. You know, bring you more.
But even sometimes, if you have those friends that are good to keep around, good to keep like within your inner circle, good to talk to, and you can rely upon them for good advice. Like, even then, like, you are accountable for your own actions. Your friends are not. Obviously, having a friendship group that is good, that is positive, that fosters good fucking morals and everything, that is good. But if you're someone that's a dusted individual and you're making these bad decisions despite advice that you're getting, then it's like, maybe you need to actually look at yourself in the mirror and maybe get maybe some more serious help or some more serious intervention needs to be done.
Mate, you know what? I 100% agree with you. 100%. You've definitely hit the nail on the head there. You know, you probably do need external help. You know, and you know, it's not I've not been paying attention. I've been reading through some stuff.
No, go for it.
And I've seen people like, oh, blah blah. You know, we need a public apology, and I'm just like, no, you don't, because for me, an apology doesn't mean anything, right?
Apologies just word. It'll be nice to see one if he like. I just feel like, I think you'd apologise as soon as it comes to your attention, right? Why are you delaying this? Like, you're releasing a mixtape, like, oh, some big, like, because then it just feels like you're doing it for attention. Listen, as soon as someone's made you aware that it's bad, you apologise. You put a tweet out, you put a video, if you're genuine, that is. If you're not genuine, then we don't expect your apology, and then we just don't care. Then you'll be fucking, like you said, you'll be lonely, you'll be dashed aside by anyone that ever cared about you or ever gave the smallest ounce of shit about you. You'll be tossed to the side because you are disposable and people don't want to associate themselves or be associated with those sorts of people. So, yeah, that is my take.
You know, guys, it comes back to...
I'm cracking another Maggie open, go for it.
Mate, it's basically just our slogan at this point. It takes more effort to be a cunt than it does to be a good person. So just don't be a cunt.
Some people, mate, some people do that shit effortlessly. That's the dangerous thing. It's like for some people it's effortless, but in general, like it's so like, you know, it's within our human nature to be nice and, you know, to seek connections, whether they're like actual deep
100%.
physical ones or just friendships or like maybe even a bit more. Like, you know, as a species, we are programmed to want to like obviously procreate and mate and make friends. We're not programmed to destroy. We're not programmed to. That's the reason we've not got fucking claws. We've not got sharp teeth. We are programmed to be a good like fucking friendly species and just kind to everyone. We're not like fucking monsters or anything like that. We're supposed to be nice to each other. Like, but nowadays, you know, everyone either wants to protect themselves in the form of being horrible to one another, because if they're the biggest, baddest bully in the playground, then no one's going to touch them. That is a form of protection for them, whether it is a form of insecurity in itself. Just be nice. Like, it's not difficult. And you know what? Sometimes, you know, you can have an occasional slip up and mistakes can be made. You are human after all. No one is expecting you to be this perfect fucking saint and get everything on the money. But just like I said before, and I'll keep saying again and again, just if you've made a mistake, just own it. Take your L, and people will respect you. They might not, you know, they might forgive you, but they might not forget. But I tell you, they will forgive you to a point where they will respect you so much that, you know, they'll almost forget about it. They'll respect you, like, and that's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Yeah, sure. I completely agree with you. You know.
So I kind of went off there, but it just annoys me when people just do this shit, man.
No, because it's true. Because especially in, you know, in this day and age, like, I feel like especially with younger people, they're surrounded by like yes men. Like people who will be like, oh yeah, go on, do it, it'll be funny. Like no one actually, you know, there's so many friendship groups that are so.
Yeah, no one's like, hold on, maybe that's not the best course of action, or no, hold on, maybe that's not a great idea for you to be doing this. Yeah, I agree.
And they're so just disgenuine, like, and there is no good that will come from it in long term.
Yeah.
Like short term, you know, right, you'll have a laugh, this, that, the other, cool.
But then afterwards, when all said and done, you've sobered up, you realise like it's wrong.
It catches up with you very, very quickly as you start to mature in life, and you know, just the sheer fact that the person we're talking about refers to themselves as a kid and they're 20 years old. You are not a child. You are a functioning member of society.
You might just act like a child. Doesn't make you a child. Like,
right? And for me, if that is how you are at 20, the sad reality is you're probably never going to change.
No, you're probably gonna carry those tendencies and those behaviours into like later life, later adulthood, and you're gonna struggle to form any meaningful connections with anyone.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is, that kind of stuff doesn't just disappear either, right? Like
it can, but it's not easy.
It's not easy. Once it's on the internet, it's on the internet for good. Like it's there for a reason.
People won't forget. People won't forget though. Yeah. Like whether whether you were there or not, people will remember you unless you do something to really make up for it. You know, like no banter aside, like you need to make up for this somehow. You actually do. Like, you know, unless you do something big to earn back people's favour, we'll say, of you, then you're gonna remember there's the dusted kid, even though you're not a kid, that's the worst part. You're gonna be remembered as the dusted kid streamer, right, that went on Twitch and thought it would be a good idea to go for his Tinder matches and start belittling women when, like, who are you to be doing that? First of all, I don't know why we've not even opened with that. To be honest, like, who are you actually to be doing that? You are not like. Come on, man. I'm not even going to say too much because it's not even worth it. But
you know, in fact, you know what? Right, I've just thought of it off the top of my dome here. Right. Here was one thing this person could do.
Yeah.
Right, to actually prove that they mean change. Right. Load up your Twitch and and do a charity stream dedicated to women who suffer with like with like
well, anything from domestic abuse or that's a bit extreme, but anything from like insecurities, women's mental health. There's got to be loads of men's. I only know of a lot of men's mental health charities because a lot of them it's like men don't talk enough, and a lot of the time that that charity is they do really good things. There'll be a lot of women's mental health charities as well, because what you are doing is going on stream and you are openly ridiculing women who may go on Tinder. See, like, hear me out, yeah. Let me like you go on Tinder, right? You're seeking approval, right? The reason you are on Tinder is because you are seeking approval. You want people to swipe on you. So, like I said before, and I'll say it again, you don't always go on Tinder to sell yourself and sell yourself seriously. Some people genuinely do. You don't know that. Yeah. So some people may literally be seeking approval. Imagine if I saw someone mention in chat, if they saw that on your stream and you're like, oh, what do you think of this girl? Oh, she's clapped. Or I don't know what phrasing we're throwing around, but I'm thinking of examples that sorry, that's wrong, but like that are bad, like, oh yeah, she's clapped, oh look at her, this and that. It's like, what is the need for that? It's like, if you don't like someone, just swipe the other way and just swipe until you've got no fucking swipes left. Like, you ain't got to make it a sport, man. You ain't got to make it a fucking big deal. Like, you're on Tinder as well. You're clearly looking for something, whether it's approval
100%.
or like, come on, like, you're both on there for a reason. Like, I just hate it when people will go on like Tinder and be like acting like they're taking the high ground, being like, let's go for all my matches, and I'm like, listen, like, if she's dusted, you've matched her, so you clearly just swipe right on everyone. You don't think about that. If your matches are dusted, why are you matching these birds then? You're clearly dusted, or your standards aren't what they say they are, right? All people, I'm not gonna say all women, like, all people are beautiful and have beauty in their own way. Who are you to start saying that people are like not up to your standards? Maybe you're not up to their standards. Like, and they've just been normal and not gone on Twitch and thought, you know what, let's talk about this Donny and how clapped he is. Like, it gets me mad. I'm gonna drink some more.
It does. It annoys me, and again, and to be fair, I'll keep coming back to it. I think it's something really positive that we're pushing, within this podcast, especially towards
in a strange, like, maybe not strange, but like not uncharacteristic, unconventional, in an unconventional way. Yeah, the overall message is positive. And what is that message, Josh?
In this world where it's so hard to be a young man.
Yeah.
Right? Don't be a cunt, first and foremost, alright? Right? Straight up, just don't be a cunt. It takes more effort to be a cunt that does.
It's the bare minimum. You haven't even got to be like an overly nice guy. Just don't be the other way. Don't be a dick.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Number 2, do not involve yourself with shitty internet drama, right? With people who you've never met, you're never going to meet, because they are not your friends. They will never be your friends. They are never going to be there for you.
They're just associates, man. Right? They're just like their names, man.
Yeah. Right? Instead, right, take that effort and put it into something positive. Go work out. Get back into education. Push your career forward. Do something productive.
Or if you're gonna do your streams, actually take it seriously. Get a webcam and get off Tinder. Yeah. Like, actually go out and look for a girlfriend. Yeah. Like,
right. And and then and number 3, and it's a quote that I love from, I think it's Joey Diaz, right? And I've said it to Tom, I've said it to Joe 100 times now.
I think I know where this one's going.
Right. You don't need 20 friends, right? All you need is 3 friends you can take over the fucking world with. Those are the people you need around them. People who are going to keep
it's quality over quantity every time, man.
Right. Those people, you need people around you who are going to keep you in line, right? And you need to have the same core beliefs, right? Of right. Can I do better than this? What can I do better? How can I do it differently? Go with it. Trust me, right? For me, right? For me, I'm 29 years old. I probably sound like a proper boomer, but I've been that kid. I've been.
There's been a quote unquote little delinquent. There's been a little shit. Yeah.
Like I said, for me, mate. For me, I've done it, bro. I've done it. I skipped school to go fucking drinking and smoking when I was underage. I've done it. I tried to fit in, and
I never did. To be fair, I was a good kid.
And to me, it is still one of my biggest regrets. Ever is that I didn't take
You didn't take your early,
seriously.
yeah, because you're a kid. You think, you know what? You didn't see the consequences of your action. You didn't know that hanging around with these people were going to have like, not, I wouldn't say long term, but they were going to have repercussions. Because if you, I always say this. I say this to my mum. I say this to my missus a lot, and my missus, bless her, like she's been. You know, she'd been through some shit, been going to like her sessions and everything. She won't mind me saying that 'cause she's very open about it now. But like, she literally had a conversation with herself, like little Eva. And if she knew now what she, like back then, if she knew what she knew now, then you go about things so differently. You wouldn't make these decisions. You wouldn't hang around with these people. It's like you don't know it, and there's a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Like these experiences mold you, sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. But if you can recognize that in later life, then you know these experiences are just lessons. Like you know the L's go from losses to lessons. You understand where you've gone wrong.
And the thing is, I think I always think there is another layer to this.
There's always more to it than you first realise.
You know, in this scenario, for example, if you're able to stream, you know, in any kind of capacity,
that's a privilege, isn't it? Right, to be able to stream is a privilege.
Yeah, right. That is exactly where I was going with this. That is already a privilege of some kind, and you're kind of abusing that privilege, right? There are hundreds of thousands of kids who would love to be able to stream.
They don't even have internet. Like it's crazy.
Right, and they would give anything to be able to stream and try and make something from it. And you're just abusing it.
And you've made the conscious decision to put that on your channel, knowing that what people would do with it. Like you've opted to put that as a redemption. You've opted to use your platform instead of for good and for like good vibes and everything. You've used it for like selfish, narcissistic, misogynistic gains. Like you literally used you're selfish. You are dead selfish by doing that. You've made like what could have been such a nice, wholesome platform. Like your traction was good, your viewership was good, and now people just know you as the fucking dusted Tinder misogynist or whatever it is. I've not even been on Twitter that much because it's kind of annoyed me, so I've avoided it actively because I will say something, but I might even delete Twitter for a bit so I don't say something because it just upsets me. So that's why I'll say something now. I don't want to like. I won't say something for clout or for a response. I'll speak when I've got something to say, not when I feel like I need to be told when to say something. Like, we down? Wait, we up? We hungry? Discord will come back up. But guys, you guys can hear me. You can't hear Josh. But Josh isn't. Look, Josh is going left. What's that fucking TikTok where it's like left, right? Anyway, but guys, it's honestly like, listen, if you've got something to say, if you've got a platform, if you've got even like, you might think, oh no, a lot of people don't want to hear what I want to say. If you feel like you've got something to say and it will do, you know, the world of good and it will benefit people around you, even if it's one person, like, and that's a big thing for like streaming as well. Like when you start out, you might think, oh look, no one's really gonna watch me, mate. You have to put it into perspective. If like you have like say like 7 or 8 people watching you, you might not think that's a lot. You might see your favorite streamer with hundreds of fucking people watching, but like, imagine you're talking like I am now, or you're doing battles, or you're, you know, playing Call of Duty, FIFA, and there are 7 people watching you, and you're in your room, or like you're in a bar with 7 people. Does that not sound like a vibe? It's just the fact that you're so far away that you don't see it, but it doesn't mean it's not happening. Like these people have taken the time out to watch you, and it doesn't matter how many. Like we've said, it's a quality over quantity thing. You know, you want committed people.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, don't be.
Right, I've just had like a bit of like a light bulb moment.
There we go.
A cool section. A cool section that we could do.
I
wonder if there's a way, like whether like on Twitter or Reddit or something similar, where we could like, I don't know, maybe get people to ask questions like through like an anonymous thing.
Well, I know on Spotify when I upload the Spotify episodes, I say I'm like, I know the last one isn't on Spotify currently. I was going to say that it's because it was a long episode. The audio took so long to trim down, and I was so busy with work. So Thomas holds his hands up. He takes his L. He's honest about his shortcomings. But at the end of the day, it's like yeah, we have it on Spotify where you can sort of we have a poll and you can sort of answer the poll and stuff. But in terms of anonymous questions, maybe that is something. Maybe we set up a form, and each week if there's something that you guys want us to talk about, because like Josh has said and I've said, we sometimes don't always want to interact with the live chat, and some of you listening to us may have never listened to us live before, and I find that amazing, to be fair, that people will just listen to us on their commute to work or just do, go out of their way to go on Spotify, Boozy, and actually listen to us. I just find it mad because, but maybe that is something we could do for future episodes.
No, just because I kind of feel like we're 39 episodes in now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're slowly developing this very kind of like positive narrative to a lot of our episodes, and I feel like both us being sort of like from that era of social media and computer games while growing up, I feel like there's a lot of mainly young men who could maybe have questions or maybe just need to hear.
Sometimes they just don't know. Like people, like I said, people have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. Sometimes I don't know how to articulate them. So I've taken to like writing so I can articulate them on paper. But some people just generally, when you listen to someone and you're like, you know what? I hear that, like, and you actually hear it. It's like you needed someone to say it for you to realize, you know what, I think the same way, and then you start developing connections with this person, like, and you're like, you know what, I fuck with everything that they're saying and everything that they're about, and it starts making you think about yourself more and your own sort of standpoint and views on things. So yeah, man, sometimes people just they have a voice. Yeah, but some people have a voice, but they don't feel like people want to hear it. We do want to hear it, man. There's a reason that God gave you lips and God gave you the ability to talk, because if you have something to say it.
Yeah. Joe, if you're listening to this, shout out Joe.
Yeah, he is. He's redeemed a shot of booze, little shit. Look at him, look.
Shout out Joe, TikTok and YouTube shorts. A great guy. Joe, is there any way we can get like a TikTok? Or not even a TikTok, just like a video made where we kind of like, we kind of advertise, we want to, we want to hear people's problems and,
This is giving me, what's that meme called where the guy's like, what's it? I ain't got a hat near me. That actually makes a change. I usually have a hat. What's it? Got a hat, yeah. And he's just like, we need you. And he's like, he's pointing, he's there like. I was going to do something else, and I realised I can't do that because he has a mustache. I'm not going to do that. But like he's just there, like You see me? Yeah, we're dialed in. We don't do that. Yeah, I'm a businessman. But yeah, we need you guys, because sometimes if you guys, like, a lot of you are watching and we can't always interact with Twitch chat, and obviously if you're listening back, we can't interact with you at all. It's just not possible. But if you want to guide the sort of discussions that we talk about, and maybe you're a bit sick of us talking about football, which I promise you will be over soon. I want it to be over soon. It's doing me in. Not in a good way. But if you guys want to guide our sort of discussion and everything that we talk about on stream, maybe you want to talk about like an upcoming event in Pokemon GO, maybe you want to talk about something that happened in the news or something you've seen on Twitter, like, we'll talk about it. There's not much that we probably won't talk about. True. So definitely, like, don't be shy. And even if you want to say it on Twitch chat, we'll try and slide it in subtly without, like, breaking the sort of third... Well, clip that. Without breaking the third wall, fourth wall. Listen, walls are getting broken. I don't care. Second, like you said.
Yeah, so, guys. Yeah, I think that's probably a pretty good spot to end it on. To be honest with you, with hour and 3/4, and it always like surprised me just how fucking quick these episodes just fucking fly by. So guys, we will be back next week.
We will.
7 p.m. Right?
Yeah, God. Yeah, we'll do 7.
Yeah, God, then why not? I'm not doing anything else anyway. You know what I mean?
And neither are you guys, so fuck it. If it's 7 o'clock, be there or be square or listen back on all relevant streaming platforms.
Thomas, as always, it's good to hang out and have a chat with you, mate. So let's cheers.
Have you got that shot that Mr. Joseph Lee redeemed?
No, I don't. I don't have any shots.
Okay. Right. How much do I don't know. I've got.
Looking like that for?
I have to do a double shot.
Look at me like that for?
I have to do a double shot then, right?
Yeah, one for each of us.
I don't know if I've got the rest in here. Cause I do need to get more pissed. To be fair, that sounds really bad.
Going on, yeah.
I don't know if I go out.
Are you not doing your GBO sets after, or are you going straight out?
Nah, I'm going out, man. I'm going out. Where I'm at in Master League is where I'm meant to be, and we'll be legend at the end of the season because of you guys. So yeah, we hungry, guys. We're gonna round this one up. Episode number 39. I Boozy.
Episode 40 next week. Fuck.
Closer to 40 means more naughty. I'm putting a Maggie lid on a vodka bottle. Right, we need to go.
Oh, you are finished, man. You are finished, brother. You're done for, man. Wait. Have you drank 2 Maggies during this podcast?
I'm halfway through the second one.
Mate, you're cooked, man. Brother, no, mate, I'm a bad friend. I should have introduced you to Maggie.
So,
man.
guys, the moral is you need to surround yourself with good people that will help you and that will benefit you in later life and always have your best interest at heart. Yeah, that is the moral of today's podcast. Legit, dead ass. But, guys, we're going to round this one up. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in live, listening back, and we love you all. You can't see it, but Josh is doing his little pulsating heart. I am too. We love you all.
Pulsating.
Right, guys, in a bit.
Oh, yeah, guys. Honestly, like, you know, just to kind of reiterate what Tom's saying. Honestly, like, we love all the love we get on, on this show. For us, it's not something we do for money because we don't fucking make any money from it, right? Obviously, but
we hungry. Nice Twitch payouts, we hungry.
It's just nice to hang out and talk. And to be fair, Tom said, there's not really anything we won't talk about. If there's any topics.
Okay, maybe there's some stuff that's like crosses a line. That's what when we say there's stuff we won't talk about. There's not stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Man. We set this forum. People are like, hey, talk about this, and like we're in the mud. Like, mate, we're getting spoken about on someone else's podcast. Like we're fucking shit if the shoe fits, man.
Yeah, for us it's just nice to hang out and chat, and it in a way we kind of want this podcast to be somewhat, like educational, I guess, quote unquote, in terms of
a combination of like street smart and just common sense and maybe some actual life lessons.
Yeah, there you go. That is, mate. There you go.
I curbed the autism so mad. These Maggies cure autism.
What? Where the fuck did that just come from?
Up here, man, in the fucking noggin, man. Should we raid Kitty? Yeah. Let's raid Kitty.
Let's go, man. Wait, do we have the copy pasta?
I was just gonna, I rely on you for the copy pastas.
Okay, bear with. Right. JDs and Lentilman, if you're still with us.
I need some JDs.
We are gonna...
I didn't do the shot for you. Yeah. It's like, that's all I had left, Joe, sorry.
We are gonna raid our good friend Kitty. Very, very lovely lady. We do this thing normally when we raid her that we copy and paste. We copy and paste this copy pasta. I know there's only a few of us in live chat, but if you guys could please copy and paste it, it would mean the absolute world to us, and it always makes us so happy. And she always plays the song to go with it. It's it's wholesome, it's really wholesome. But
this is why I love. That's why I love the UK in general, man. Like, I'm from the UK. Like, just fucking do it, man. Doesn't even ask questions. It just fucking sends it, man. I love that for her.
Yeah, guys. So copy the shit out of that because we're gonna fucking do it. Send it over there, and I guarantee she's gonna play the song. I put money on it.
I'll stick around.
I'll see you next Friday, 7 p.m.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You're gonna stick around what?
I'll stick around the stream long enough to hear her play the song and drink the Maggie.
Drink the Maggie, yeah?
Yeah.
Send the fucking Maggie.
Right, we're sending this raid. Right, guys, I will see you guys next week in a bit.
Ciao.